Hey guys, welcome to my channel Vahan and More. So today it's been a marathon day. So this is the third ownership review which I'm going to do. So I'm right now sitting in my brother's vehicle, which is an XUV 700, and right now this is Mr. Nikhil, who's my brother's son, and he is going to substitute my brother and give all the details about this particular car, because Nikhil is actually a auto freak. He knows in and out of every vehicle, including foreign vehicles. So he's a well-read guy as far as the automobile industry is concerned. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask him to give a kind of a quick tour about this XUV 700 in terms of the features and what he likes most in this particular vehicle. And also I'm sure there will be some things which he thinks should be there but is not there in this vehicle, so we'll check out what is that, and then probably we'll take a short drive like we do and then see how this vehicle drives, right? But just for background information, anyway, XUV 700 is, you all know that it is a 5-star vehicle, completely tested, and it's a very safe vehicle, and comes with all the bells and whistles and a lot of features, and some of them are really first time in the industry, and one of them is obviously going to be the instrument cluster plus the infotainment system, which is one of the first time in the industry where they gave something which is really head turning. So we will see that. So Nikhil, thank you for the interview.
Yeah, sure.
Representing your father as well.
Sure.
Go ahead and tell us about this XUV 700. Your father had you basically been a Mahindra family.
Yeah.
So Mr. Anand Mahindra, if you hear this and if you see this interview, you should be proud that there is one family who is a total Mahindra family, loyal to Mahindra, right? They've been having a Scorpio before, and a Scorpio you had for 10 years?
Yeah,
almost 10 years. Then XUV 500, which was for about 6 years. And this is last year model?
Yeah, August 2022.
August 22 model, what they bought. So they've been throughout with Mahindra as well, and they're happy. And this is how many kilometers you've done on?
We've done 14,000 exactly right now.
Right now, 14,000 kilometers. So which is right time to do an ownership review of XUV 700. So Nikhil, so what all you like about this car? First of all, which dealer you purchased this car?
We bought this from Anand Car's Marathali showroom.
Marathali showroom.
Yeah. Okay.
So how long did it take to get this car delivered?
So we booked it on the first day, that is 7th of October 21, and it took us almost 10 months for this car to get delivered. So we got it on 1st of August 22 exactly.
Exactly. Okay. And how much did it cost for you?
So it costed about 26 lakhs approximately.
And this is what version?
This is the top end model X7L diesel automatic.
Automatic. Okay. So this is 4-wheel drive or is it 2-wheel drive?
It's a front wheel drive.
Front wheel drive. There's also one more version.
Yeah, there's an all-wheel drive model also, which is a lakh extra.
Okay, extra. Okay. So and did you do any aftermarket additions here?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so whatever is given, and that's what you're happy
we
with.
did get a few genuine accessories from Mahindra, but we've not gone for any other third-party accessories.
Okay, what about any coating, outer coating, which you did, protective coating? Nothing as such, okay. So what do you like about this car?
First thing is, it's a good 7-seater car that has a 2.2
So it's a 7-seater car, you can see it's all, and also the seats are all very premium, right?
Yeah.
And it's a 7-seater, and then in case if you want more luggage space, etc., probably you can put the last 2 rows down. And do they fold flat completely?
Yeah.
They fold flat completely, right? So it's a premium look cabin, what you see here. And so it's a 7-seater car, and then of course there is a panoramic sunroof which is opening. This is voice control again.
Yeah.
How many languages?
It's all English right now.
I think even Hindi also it works.
No, not this one. This I'm not sure.
Okay, so we'll test it out. Okay, so what are the features, great features in this car?
So it gets 10.25 inch.
So as you can see, this is the first in the industry. Literally, it's a massive infotainment system plus the instrument cluster, and it is one piece completely, right?
Yeah, Mercedes inspired.
Yeah, so it's a 10.25 plus 10.25, is
Exactly,
it? Okay.
Yeah.
And does it have inbuilt navigation and all?
Yeah, it does.
It does inbuilt and navigation. And how many speakers you get?
So we get 12 speakers, 2 tweeters and 1 subwoofer.
Subwoofer, okay. So, and what system these are?
These are Sony.
These are Sony systems, okay. Okay, Sony systems, okay. And can you play the music? Yeah. So it's good, right? So it's speaker system is good, and then of course you have all the controls here.
Yeah, you get wireless charging.
Wireless
you get
charging.
a place to store your phone.
Okay.
You also get USB Type-C ports,
C
Type-A
ports.
ports, so you can charge your phone if you need.
Okay.
And this comes with electronic
So wireless
power.
charger works smoothly.
Yeah.
No issues.
It does
okay.
take time, but yeah, it charges.
It charges. Okay, and then of course you have the this is for the drive modes.
No, this is for
Controlling
for
your
sound.
volume and what else you can control. What about this one? This is the phone.
This is for
phone.
phone. This is for your music. And then you can the favorites that you've stored you can access through this.
Fine.
So this is for your back button.
And then this is the auto hold.
Yeah, this is the auto hold that's enabled. You also have an electronic parking brake.
Okay, there's a parking brake. Okay,
Yeah.
electronic brake. Okay, and then you have the manual plus and minus as well.
Yeah, yes.
Have you used that?
No, not yet.
You've not used it.
Yeah.
Have you? What kind of drivings you've done? I'm sure you do a lot of long drives and all. What else?
Yeah.
Have you done hill drive?
Hill drive as of now, no.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. So, how is the drive on the highways?
It's smooth.
It's planted.
Yeah, it's smooth. It's planted.
Okay.
It also gets the FSD frequency selective damping. That's a stage above the Jeep Compass. And suspension's really good.
Okay.
And ride's awesome.
Okay. Great. So, have you driven this on highways?
Yeah.
You have driven that.
Yeah.
You liked it?
Yeah, sure.
Which other car you drove before?
I've driven Swift, I've driven i10, I've driven multiple cars, but this is one of the top most favorite ones for me.
Top favorite ones for you, okay. And what other features in this one?
So you get wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto,
okay,
and you get as mentioned 10.25 inch screens.
And then of course all the steering mounted controls are there, cruise controls are there.
Cruise control. So this comes with ADAS level 1. You get adaptive cruise control. You get forward collision warning.
Okay.
Forward collision braking.
Okay.
You also get
ADAS what? Level 1 or 2?
Level 1.
Level 1. Okay. And okay. So continue.
So you get lane departure warning, lane keep assist. And and you also get blind spot monitoring.
Blind spot.
So once I turn on the,
so that's the one which same feature what we saw. Yeah, okay, I can see that. Yeah. So that is there. Yeah, that's very useful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So then of course this is your sunglass holder. Then of course your cabin lights.
You do this here.
Cabin lights here. Okay. And then of course let's try the closure. So that goes all the way there. Okay, so if you look at this, this passenger airbag, it says, so this you can actually switch off the passenger airbag. Something's very similar to what we saw in the Nexon, right? So that way if you're traveling alone, then you don't need to, in case of some issue, only the driver side airbag gets opened up, right?
Yeah.
So the passenger doesn't get opened up because there's nobody there sitting. So that way you can switch off and switch on. So there are two buttons here, which is very good. Then of course you have the 360-degree camera, which is here, which clarity is extremely good, right? And it's got the adaptive guidance system. Yeah, so that's nice. And the clarity of the reverse camera, the camera is very good. Excellent it is. Clear, it is crystal clear. So these are all good things about Mahindra. And of course there are a lot of controls here on the left hand side, which is for your wiper and all that stuff.
Your lights
and that's for your lights there, which is typical normal thing. And then of course you have some controls on the door as well.
This is for your seat adjustment.
Seat adjustment.
So
Does it have electronically adjustable seats?
Yeah. It's only the driver's side.
Only for the driver's seat you have the electronically adjustable seats. Okay. And wireless, of course we saw this one, wireless charger. Then you have the storage space here. Is it it's cooled?
This is cooled.
And then of course you can move around depending upon what's your comfort level. And what about this box? This is
not cooled.
This is not cooled. This is normal as such. Okay, but big it is.
Yeah,
it's nice and big. Okay, so this is cooled, right? Does it have a charging port here also? No. There's no
charging ports.
There's no charging port here. So this is just a storage space. And then as we see the back, of course, so we saw this panel completely moves all the way there. And then of course look at the space here, it's premium. Of course my brother-in-law sitting in the back.
Hi.
So it's a premium feel, especially entire cabin. The ventilated seats, does it come with ventilated seats?
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, so it's but the seat under thigh support is fantastic. I mean, under thigh support is definitely there. You see, I'm 6 feet and I'm very comfortably sitting. So under thigh support is very good. and then of course the back support, everything is very good. The seats are definitely very good actually.
Yeah.
I think the Tatas and the Mahindras are known for it to give fantastic seats, and long journeys you don't have any issue as well. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just go and check the back boot as well and see how it is, right, and how functional it can be, and what we need to do if we have to take luggage and so on. Okay, so how many bhp this particular motor churns out?
This comes with a 2.2 liter MHOG diesel engine that churns out 182 bhp and 450 Nm of torque for the automatic.
Fantastic, which is great actually, right?
Yeah.
And how many gears it is?
This is a 6-speed torque converter automatic.
6-speed.
So if you want it in a manual gearbox, you also get a 6-speed manual for the same variant.
Same variant, and of course you also have in this one the plus and minus.
Yeah, you have.
If you are climbing a hill or something and you want more power, you can switch over to the manual as well, right?
Yes.
So that's what it is. Okay, so that's nice, and so there are a lot of bottle holders all over the place, so you don't have problem if you're traveling. You can have 1 liter bottles shoved all over the place, and on the doors you can put 1 liter bottles everywhere. So that's very good. This is a dual tone, which is a beige, and so in beige obviously makes the cabin much more spacious as well. A little bit of hard plastic on top, but yeah, this is all leatherette finish here, right? So that's nice as well, and it comes with 6 airbags.
Yeah, seven airbags.
7 airbags, which is a knee as well, knee protection.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 7 airbags totally you get, and of course if you look at the mirrors, they're all big and nice and chunky, right? So they're all auto folding mirrors, right? So those are all very nice. So it's a premium vehicle, and on the road, how much you said totally?
It costed almost 26 lakhs.
26 lakhs. Okay, so now of course it's gone up.
Yeah.
And I think the next year again there's another update coming, which means again it will go up further.
Yeah, sure.
Right? But again, Mahindra has got again some December offers. So people, if you want to buy, you can probably buy, but the only thing is you will have waiting period. So obviously it doesn't make a difference. Yeah. But if you know somebody and you can get it faster, you can get it in December with some discounts, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to the back side and check the boot as well. So here if you look at it's the headlight control as well as the hill descent control, and then traction control is there, right? So that's provided here. These are all the window controls which is on the door itself. So if you look at this, so the M is for the memory, and then you have 1, 2 and 3, so you have 3 profiles which you can set. Okay, based on that. So now suppose if I have 1 and then I adjust my positions accordingly, next time when I come and press 1, automatically the seat gets adjusted according to that profile. Similarly, somebody has got a taller person and he has his profile as 2, then when he comes inside and then presses 2, automatically the seat gets adjusted to his stance and his height, etc. So it's a very useful feature, and M is for the memory. Excellent. So this is the look, what you can see from the back, the rear, right? So you have these seats also, the center also is splittable, I mean 60-40, right? Split as such, which can be folded, right?
Yeah.
And then of course this is 50-50 foldable, the last row, and also this can be reclined further, right? Yeah, so that can be reclined further, and then you get some space, functional space to keep some small shopping things. But in case if you want more space, then you just fold flat, then you all get almost more than 600 plus, or more than that, space, which is more than enough to move the house from one place to another place, right? Does it have some charging ports at the back? There is. There's a 12 volt, and then what is this one for the AC? Rear AC control, right? So
you only get blower controls. You
blower
don't get,
controls, okay. And then you get the grab rails, speaker system, and all those things are there, right? And so that's nice. And you have this again. You have option to recline.
Yeah. You can't recline this.
You
but
can't
you
recline.
can surely push.
Yeah, push it. Yeah. So that way, one tumble, right?
Yeah, one touch
It's
tumble.
a one touch tumble, which is good. Very useful. Yeah. So it just tumbles all the way.
So if you want more boot space, you can just fold this and the other one.
Yeah, the one also. So it really folds flat. So that's the best part of it. Then there's some storage space here. So it's you can make a lot of space in this vehicle, definitely. So let's say, for example, even the middle seat is folded. So then it's a humongous amount of space what you have to shift the entire house, right? So that's a lot of space here. Good. Okay, and then the cabin feels very premium with this, especially with the beige color, right? And how often you need to what is the maintenance what you do?
It's just wash and wipe every day.
Wash and wipe every day.
Alternatively.
And of course the ground clearance is about 200 mm, right?
Yeah.
So that's pretty good, 200 mm, which is nice. Tire size is
18 inches.
18 inches. So tires are 18 inches. Alright. So that's also great. So it's no wonder this particular vehicle has got such a huge waiting period, and it's in great demand. And obviously it's a 5-star vehicle, already crash tested. So that obviously adds to the attraction. And let's open the bonnet and see how it looks inside. Look at the front fascia, which is obviously very, very attractive. Even the XUV 500 was very good from the front, and this also very good. It is very stylish. Yeah, so this is 2.2 liters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, 2.2 liters. It's solid heavy body gauge, and 2.2 liters diesel engine, huh?
Yeah. M-Hawk diesel engine.
M-Hawk diesel engine. Okay, and it's a hybrid.
No.
It's not a hybrid, right? Okay. So how many services you have done till now?
We've done 2 services till now.
Okay.
One was the first 1 month service. Then the next one was a 1 year or 10,000 kilometer service.
So what's the service charges typically on average?
7,000
to 8,000 rupees is what you spend. Okay.
Yeah.
And once in a year?
Yeah, once
in a year.
Once in a year or 10,000 kilometers.
10,000 kilometers, whichever was earlier, right?
Yeah.
So that way it's a normal typical service which happens with the diesel vehicles. Okay. So you've not done any hill station driving right now?
Not yet.
Not right now. Okay. So when you had the XUV 500, I think multiple drives happened, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So so you like this vehicle?
Of course.
So
One
you
of
like
my
this?
favorite vehicles.
One of your favorite vehicles. What are the other vehicles you tested when you're buying this vehicle? When you're about to buy this vehicle, what are other vehicles
We
you
looked
tested?
at Fortuner. We looked at this. My dad did go for a test drive in one of his friend's vehicle, but he was more impressed with this vehicle, being a much more affordable and
Feature rich
vehicle. He liked this car a lot. So
You like the car.
that is why-
Okay. So one was Fortuner. Any other vehicle you tested? No.
No.
No. Okay. And since you've been a Mahindra loyalist, loyal family, so obviously you tended towards you went and bought this vehicle, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is 1 year exactly.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Okay. So let's do a short drive and see how it works. Huh?
Sure.
Okay. This step thing you actually added, extra.
Yeah, we added this extra. We also got this body cladding extra.
Body cladding extra.
And also we got the rear crash guard done.
Rare crash card. Okay, so that's something which you added. Okay, as a aftermarket, right?
These are the 3 parts that
Additional things which you did. Okay, and so there are a lot of bottle holders. What we saw here are such. So don't you have a dead pedal?
Yeah, we do.
And that's there at the end. Yeah. Okay, so there it is. Okay, so that's fine. Great. So let's do a short drive. Huh? You have to also. Okay, so that's the way it is. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to do a short drive within the apartment complex and see how this particular vehicle is. Anyway, this vehicle is known for its drivability and safety and so on and so forth, right? I've driven XUV 500 before, so today I'm driving XUV 700. This is my brother's vehicle, and obviously the engine when it starts, it's a 2.2 liters engine, right? Diesel engine. Right? Yeah. So there's obviously it's a diesel engine, so there's a little bit of vibration which comes into this thing, but otherwise the noise levels and all is pretty well insulated. You don't really hear anything. The backing, have you done any damping and all? Nothing. No damping as such, right?
The stock.
So even then it's pretty of course this place is pretty quiet, but still we know that I've traveled in this vehicle as a passenger. The noise levels are definitely very well insulated. So now let's take a drive and see how this vehicle is. So right now it's in parking, so I'll get back to this is reverse
Neutral. Yeah.
and then I'm in the drive. Okay, so it shows D here, right? Okay, so let's drive. Yeah, so steering is very light. It's like driving a car basically, huh?
Yeah.
And of course the pickup, the gear shift, you can't feel any shift at us. It's a very linear shift and neatly, slightly on the softer side suspension, definitely.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I can make out. So it's very easy to drive. Visibility is fantastic all over. I can see all around clearly. You sit high and you have a commanding view of the road. It's a 2.2 liters engine, and moving around the corners, no issues at all. I'm just driving with one hand. It's absolutely moving very nicely. The mirrors are big and chunky, so everything is visible clearly. I don't need to have another extra, what you call blind spot mirror attached to it. It's clear, and of course, if I want to, I can use the curve watch, right? That mirror, which automatically comes up, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
So that's a nice feature. Okay. And I've driven, as I said last time, XUV 500. Then a couple of days back, I drove a Hector, and then of course Harrier. Yeah, this is even bigger than that. But yeah, you don't feel uncomfortable driving this. It's very easy to drive. The steering is extremely light. Wow. When was the last service done?
Last service was done.
Just look at the pickup, man. It just goes.
Last service was done back in
Braking
August.
is good. Yeah, the braking is good. It goes over the hump neatly. So because of the slight soft suspension, right, that's not a problem. And the gear shift is linear, so you can see that it's smoothly shifting. You don't feel any jerk as such. Okay, so that's something which is nice. View is fantastic, including the rear view. And I'm used to the rear view more than the side mirror. So actually that also is good. So it's in my comfort zone. So let me take a left, and then the camera comes on automatically. Yeah, so the camera is coming. Okay. Yeah, so modes?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so right now which mode we are in?
We are in zap mode right now.
What are the modes? Zap mode, okay, that's one. And
you also have a zip mode which does 155 horsepower and about 350 Nm of torque.
okay,
You get the zoom mode which has much tighter responses.
I see. So by default, what is the mode?
Zap.
Zap mode.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you have the zip mode, you said.
Yeah. Zip is the kind of eco mode kind of.
Okay, but the name is different actually. It's
Yeah.
zip, it's like as if I thought it's a sports mode.
Zip is the eco mode kind of setting.
Eco mode setting, okay.
You also have a zap and a zoom.
Zap and zoom. So
Yeah.
zoom is the sports mode.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's.
So basically it's the same 185 horsepower, but in
Torque,
zoom mode it's
torque.
much more tighter responses.
Yeah, okay. Wow, the visibility is damn good. No issues at all. It drives well. It's a very responsive engine, right?
Yeah.
There's a bit of grunt which you can hear of the engine because it's a diesel engine, obviously, and it's refined, but you can hear it a little bit. But that's normal as far as the diesel is concerned. And if it's a petrol version, is also there, right?
Yeah.
And how many liters is that?
That's a 2-liter M Stallion turbo petrol engine that comes with 200 horsepower and 380 Nm of torque.
Okay. So yeah, so the camera is extremely clear, and there's the guidance system, which is good. Right. So very nice. Okay, so let's go to the zap mode, as what do you call zoom mode. Zoom mode. So where does it show you zoom mode? And zoom.
So your zip mode is
Yes. So by default is what? Zap mode.
it's always in zap
mode. Okay.
So this is your zoom mode.
Zoom mode. So this we are in the sports mode equivalent, right?
Yeah.
So everything changes to red color, right?
Yeah, this changes as well.
And this the
In your
instrument
infotainment,
cluster also, instrument cluster also changes. So it's much more responsive and tighter and more. So let me try here itself because the road is good. So I'm in this zoom mode. It's actually a little bit of a climb, but let's see how it behaves. The gear shift is very linear and smooth, and oh yeah, it is, and it's fast. Wow. Okay, that's nice. It's really good. It's really zooming. Wow. Okay, so it's really zooming, so it really stays after its name, zoom. So it's really zooming. It's like a sports mode basically, right?
Yeah.
It's a sports mode, and then zap is a normal. So you normally drive in zap mode.
Yeah.
And what is the mileage you get? What's the mileage it's showing here? Okay, so it's about 10.2 is what the mileage is showing here. Yeah. So then you can see a lot of other things like DEF level indication, right? So then the range, how much range is there, fuel economy, right? And what else you can see? Yeah, so fuel info is over. Then the driver vehicle info, just check. Let's see what all it can show. So it shows the tire pressure monitoring system, right? So that's good, very useful.
Your power
then
and
power and torque, okay.
So your
And then your navigation system. So that comes here as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's fine. And then driver assist, okay, display layout, okay. So these are all some of the changes which can happen in the and all the controls are here in the steering itself, right? So that's there. Then you have the cruise control, right? So it's pretty attractive. So it's one single piece, it's literally on single pane, the entire thing. 10.25 plus 10.25, that's what he said, right? Excellent. Okay, so guys, the summary is that this is a completely safe vehicle, 5-star vehicle, and obviously it's a very popular vehicle with the Indian masses, right? And of course it's got the waiting period, which is a long waiting period, but I think it's worth it when you want to go for a safe SUV for the family, a big family as well, 5 to 7 people member, right? Family, and comfortable in the city as well as the long drives, right? And offering a lot of features, and I say loads of features. And then obviously a plush cabin, a premium looking cabin, right? So these are some of the things what you look for when you're driving on a long journey with the family, and obviously comfortable vehicle, safe vehicle. So this is it, one of them, XUV 700, and no wonder it's very popular, and it's got a huge waiting period. And mileage wise, obviously we can see here it's about 10.x per kilometer. 10 points. So the mileage is about 10.2 kilometers per liter. So which is decent for a 2.2 liter engine, right? Engine. It's a diesel engine, and even though it's a diesel engine, it's pretty refined, right? And the noise levels are not very high. Otherwise, typical diesel engine, you hear a lot of noise in the cabin. It's not that way, and vibration is not there at all. Extremely smooth, and the suspension is slightly on the softer side, which is good both for the city as well as for the highways. I am not sure about the body roll. Did you experience any body roll when your father was driving?
No, not much. If you try throwing it around the corners,
there's
a bit of body roll, but again, it's well contained, and it's
not like the Scorpio.
Well. No.
It's not like the Scorpio, right?
It's much
more controlled. Okay, so that's what you're saying. So it depends on how you drive completely, and then a cabin is, as I said, you can see it. Also, it's very premium feeling, right? And service, Mahindra service, are you happy?
Yeah, of course.
Of course?
Yeah.
Okay, there's no issues. Whatever complaints are given you, they handle it with the first time?
Yeah.
Or you have to do some repeat visits?
No. There's no repeat visits.
No repeat visits.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is good. So that's a nice part of, because you buying a vehicle is one thing, then getting a good peace of mind, that is after sale service, is extremely important. So if that is happening, yeah, it's well and good. And yeah, so in summary, it's a great vehicle to go in, and for the full family. And now, of course, some offers are there, but otherwise now the same version, I guess it costs around what, 30 lakhs?
Yeah, 32 to 33.
32 to 33 lakhs. So obviously things keep increasing, and there'll be some new features which will be added. But overall, the core of the vehicle remains the same, right? So it's a go-to vehicle. Go ahead. Till my next video. Thank you so much. Bye bye. And thank you, Nikhil, for all the interview.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.